Hello students, today is Thursday the 9th of October 2014 and here are your top announcements. Boy, my voice is deep. Plan test went really well, thanks to everybody who came out. You won't get your results for a month or so. I think that's very optimistic, Miss Whedon. I think you might get them in 2 months or so, but we'll see. Fall breaks next week. Yay for those who actually get a fall break. And I'm not saying that because I don't get one and I'm really bitter. I'm saying that because some of you shouldn't take a fall break because you're behind, you have low grades, that sort of thing. Please communicate with your teacher if you are going to be doing some makeup work over fall break so that you know it's cool with them. End of course tests are the next big thing coming up, and those are coming up the week of December the 8th. Well, what are they? Well, they are tests that you have in English 1, 2, and 3, chemistry, and biology. They don't have a U.S. history test this year, and in Algebra 1B and Algebra 2B you'll have a test, but you won't have those classes until this spring, except for one student who's in Algebra 2B right now. So, what are they? Well, they are basically considered accountability tests. They're considered when you hear people talk about standardized tests, that's what they are. And so for you personally, they are 25% of your grade in that class. That's a big deal. For your teacher, the results on there make up 50% of how they are seen as an employee, and it's on a 1 to 5 scale. And so 15% comes from how what percentage of advanced or proficient students they have, because you can score advanced, you can score proficient, you can score basic or below basic. 15% of their evaluation is determined from how many students score in the range of proficient or advanced, and 35% of that comes from how much growth. And so what the state does is take the last 3 standardized tests that you have records of in that subject, and they throw it into this magical formula, and they determine what score you should make on that test, and the higher above that score that you score determines what they call growth for your teacher. It's very complicated. And so that growth is then judged on a 5-point scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. And that's based on a few things, but really just how much higher your score is than that, and if they determine that that shows growth. And then, so then you throw all that in, plus the evaluation that I do on the teachers, and that determines how we view them as an employee. It's really terrible, awful, all of it. Because I should just be able to say, hey, this is a good employee. This is not such a good employee. But we have to do all that stuff just to make sure that I'm not a liar. Midterm grades will be available on PowerSchool on the 21st, and that's on Tuesday, after fall break, so just be aware of that. And also be aware the teachers will not be available on Monday because of in-service. And I'm actually getting to do something for in-service that day. I got to teach, I think, a day-long class on flipping classrooms, which is really cool, because I haven't taught in a while, and I'm just really excited to kind of get out there and put myself out there and all that stuff. Thought for the day today is take care of business, people. You got a lot to do. You need to have your work done by this Friday. You've got to make sure your grades are where you want them to be before you decide to take a fall break. A lot of things to decide. So do it. Just do it. That's what Nike says, right? Just do it. So yeah, get that work done. Don't put it off. And for those of you who are like in good standing, students in good standing, if you finish your work today, you're on fall break. You're on fall break all the way until Monday the 20th. That's awesome, right? I think so. So yeah, get your stuff done so you can go on vacation. Cheerio. Have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow.